All right, see how this goes now. This is going to be my first ever stream. Um, so welcome, I guess, if there's anyone here. Should be interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and stream a good evening, drifting. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stream a Final Fantasy VII challenge. Initial equipment, no accessory, and low level. Not lowest level, but low level. So fight every boss with all the entire party, and aside from that, just avoid all experience I can. Right, so can you hear me well, or how is that going? Hopefully you can hear me. Everything looks good on my end, I believe, at least. So this is going to be the PS4 version of the game. Haven't actually played this one before, but it's going to be played on my PS5, so should be interesting. I think I might actually be using, there's a ×3 thing on this, so I might be using that for a couple of parts of the game. We'll see. Haven't checked anything out about that anyway. But yeah, let's just jump into it. Good to hear. That sounds good. Assist, what's that? Start, target, next page. Yeah, it's just regular. So you can actually turn on no encounters. Not going to do that. Can, however, 3 times speed, L3. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Let's try it out, see. Oh, it doesn't actually work on the intro, it seems. Good to know. Interesting. Didn't quite expect that. Yeah, so last challenge I did was a similar one, but with a different, it was initial equipment, but I couldn't use enemy skill or items. So that was fairly hard, so I'm looking forward to seeing how hard this one here will be as well. Not quite sure how hard it'll be. Hopefully it will be doable. I'm dreading a few of the bosses, so that should be interesting. Demon Wall is going to be challenging, I believe. And then we have Genova. Genova Life, is it, in the Forgotten City? And then there's the final bosses, of course. Could be hard. So looking forward to seeing what that is going to be all about. Okay, so I had actually turned on the sheet, and it was... maybe I'll actually move this one a little bit here. Side like so. That should be good, I think. Haven't ever used the camera before, so it's interesting. I haven't recorded myself by playing before, I mean. Right, that's ×3. Let's do regular speed now for the hell of it, and I'll probably increase it sometimes. Alright, newcomer, follow me. Right, so one thing that's different in this version compared to the version I usually play is that cross is actually the OK button, so that's going to take a little while to get used to. The plan is to play on active fastest for this entire playthrough. Just to make it a little harder, like having memory as well. Do I change window color? Not right now. What else? Nothing else, I think. So yeah, it's going to take a little while to get used to the whole. Oh, that's not what I was going to do. It's going to take a little while to get used to the whole process. The OK button. Oh, right, not supposed to almost kill these guys just out of force of habit. Yeah, run from everything. Gotta get used to that. Alright, I can't escape from these. Yeah, I'm a bit first time streaming, so it's Feels a bit strange, so I might be a bit unfocused at times, but hopefully I'll get by. Right, got a trophy as well. First blood. Is there a way to activate? Yeah, I do. I don't know why I always like playing with the arrows. Don't really need them, but yeah, it's just something I've always done, so hard to do it now without it. Right, Cloud. Let's go. Cloud A, I'm not interested. Let's see if I can get out of Midgar during this first stream here. Maybe. It's not a speed run, but since I won't be fighting anything except for the bosses, I might be able to make it out of Midgar in this one. We'll see. Especially if I use the ×3 sometimes during cutscenes and stuff. I can save some time that way. Naturally. Never actually done a low-level run before. I've been at a fairly low level in my challenges before, but never actually done a low-level run. That could be interesting. So it's actually... that's strange. For some reason... Okay, maybe... Oh, right, the analog stick actually auto-runs. That's really nice. That's a nice feature. I didn't know that was a thing here. So that's neat. Don't actually have to hold down crawl or circle as it is in this game. That's going to be helpful when running. Just gotta get used to it. So used to holding down circle to run or cross to run. Playing the other versions of this game. Yes, I'll push the button over there. Let's go. Oh. Angles when running in this game can be tricky sometimes, I have to say. Certain maps or certain areas are really quite hard to figure out where you're supposed to go, or the buttons aren't logical all the time, to me at least. So that's something. All right. Yes, I know how to climb ladders. It's not my first rodeo, so to say. So far I'm liking this version, it feels good. Nice to be able to speed up during the runaway as well, just because I'm gonna run away anyway, so might as well make it a little quicker. So I could turn off encounters as well, just to make it a little smoother, since I'm not gonna fight anything anyway. But that would be... well, not cheating, but... it would not feel quite alright to me, at least, to be doing that. Right. Keep going. First boss shouldn't be a problem at all, really. So yeah, the beginning of the game is going to be pretty much like a standard run, except for the fact that I'm running from everything, and it's when you get out of Midgar, when you start finding equipment and stuff like that, that's going to be... the difference is going to be noticeable. The initial equipment down, no accessory difference at least. Got a pretty good stat roll as well, so that's nice. It's pretty neat. forgot to put Barret in back row, but it should be okay. That should be alright. It's got an extra Braver in there. I've got a new trophy for that as well, apparently. Used to break Braver. One thing good about playing with initial equipment and accessories is that you use characters that you might not otherwise use, like Sid and Kate is also very good in a challenge like this. Makes those characters a lot more useful. Let's see if I... Is it too quick there? Yeah. Too quick with that attack, so he raised his tail. But I'll get to Barret's limit, so that's quite alright. Right, let's go. Lower your tail. That's better. That. Oh, nice. Got him. Well, like I said, it's a normal fight basically, this first boss battle here. Yeah, thanks for the confidence drifting. Would have been quite embarrassing to lose against Guard Scorpion, I have to admit. 10 minutes to detonation. Oh. What happened to the music? What happened to the music? That's interesting. It's first. Must be something for this particular version, I'm guessing. Because I haven't experienced this before. No sound during the when you're running away from this. Maybe it's because I activated the times 3 there. I think it happened before I did that. Not sure. Oh well. We're gonna have to do... There we go. Music is... or music. I don't know if I'd call it music really. Thanks. Quite welcome. Quite welcome. So yeah, this is a game I played quite a bit, as I mentioned earlier. I've done quite a few challenges of this game. Also, actually, it turns off the music during battles. That's interesting. Or the music gets cancelled out during battles. Yeah, so I've played this game several times. Done several challenges of it as well. So, one of my absolute favorites. Know it well, but there are certainly others out there who are more knowledgeable about this game than I am, I'd say. But know it well enough to hopefully be able to complete this challenge. I should be able to complete it. Might be run into some trouble during a couple of the fights, but that should hopefully be surmountable. Those troubles that I might run into here. Oh, gonna turn off that sheet there, or sheet. I don't know if I'd call it a sheet really. Times 3. Yeah, I know. I maybe a few more than several. I've done several challenge runs, if I say it like that. Played it more than several times, I'd say, probably. Do you have a point? For which? So, like I said, I'll be using times 3 quite a bit during the cutscenes, just to save a little extra time. Am I gonna be nice to Aerith? Or do I try to get the Tifa date? Nothing, hey. Spy the flower at least, so I can decide later. I don't think this actually affects the date points for Aerith. But you can increase Tifas if you do this. Gotta get used to keeping track of the chat as well. This is the first stream I've recorded several challenges for YouTube, but I haven't ever streamed before, so need to get used to keeping track of chat and stuff like that. So should be interesting. Fun to try something new. Let's go. Okay, so count actually ×3 during any of these kinds of cutscenes. Do you call this cutscenes? Probably. Should be able to do it here though. No? Really? Looks like I'm a little late. Yes, perhaps you are. I am thinking of trying to beat Emerald as well in this challenge. I'm considering it as well. I have a few strategies in mind, and I hope they will work. I won't be using Knights of the Round, but I'll probably be using Mime if I try it. But hopefully it should be doable. Like I said, I have a few, or 1 or 2 strategies in mind that could work, I believe. We'll see. See when I get there. If that's something I wanna try my hand at. Yes. Standing in the middle of the passage, spinning. Yes, this is your house. I know. Talk to Jesse. Hardly ever managed to do that on the first try. Can't actually do ×3 here either. That would be neat. These kind of scenes would actually save a little time if I could ×3 them, but oh well. Wonder what makes... I guess it's because that background there is animated somehow, maybe? That's why I can't ×3 this, perhaps. Speak of the devil. Can't ×3 that either. So I should stop. Should stop talking about that now. I really like the remake as well. Personally, I think it was good. I was a bit skeptical at first to the whole action RPG. But I really liked the way they handled it with the abilities that you could use, and you could... It was quite strategical even though it was an action RPG, so yeah, I liked it. And the DLC was a lot of fun as well. So I'm looking forward to the next installment whenever that is going to be released. It feels like it's going to take a little while. Quite a few years. I'm guessing. Hey, I can actually ×3 this plot. Nice. Poor fellows getting chased out by Barrett. Okay, go on ahead. Thank you. Let's see what Tifa's got to say. Well, she's got the usual to say, I suppose. So from what I understand, this one is based on the Steam version of the game, which is the one I've been playing the most. So, did you fight with Barrett? Yeah. Should have known. Guess you should have. Definitely giving it to Tifa. Definitely saving quite a lot of time using the ×3, I have to say. Sit down. Give me something hard. Are you feeling alright? Yes. Why? No reason. Tired? Well, I just had a major case of maca poisoning, so there's that. Yeah, nostalgia, yeah, for sure. Played this game so much ever since I was a little boy and didn't understand a word of English. Played this game. That was hard. Didn't know what was going on. I don't think I managed to finish off my first ever playthrough of this game. I think I got stuck like when you were supposed to go to Midgar. I have some memory of that at least. Getting stuck or not wanting to... I didn't know how to handle the Midgar mission, I think, and I got stuck there somehow. I think that was a lot of years ago now. Yes, when I was a young chocobo. Yes, that was so many years ago now. I'm an old man. Oh, right. Got to fix that dialogue there. Could have been... Don't know if I picked the right one for the date point for Aerith, or for Tifa. It's actually the original aspect ratio here as well. Didn't know it was going to be that, but oh well, that's pretty okay. The recording's going to be a bit off, but that's going to have to be alright. I love how he climbs up those pipes with only one arm as well. Pretty impressive, I have to say. Barrett there. Quite impressive indeed. Good morning, Cloud. Did you sleep well? Next to you, who wouldn't? I don't know what you mean. Oh, don't you? No. Let's not go down that path. No point in explaining that to the big man. I can handle it, I think. Right. I'll fix that in a little while. Might get an extra bolt here, or lighting material. I can sell my assault gun as well. Not worth much, but some at least. Let's go ahead and get the old material as well. Do I buy grenades for this run? Grenades are just crazy strong in this game. Especially in the first, all throughout Midgar, they are just crazy strong. So the question is, do I buy grenades or do I make do without them? No, let's not use grenades. Feels a bit cheap. No, well, it's not cheap, but they do help a lot. That's for sure. Right, let's head for the second train mission. Yo. You say something? You said something? Or Shinra manager? I always thought that was his normal hand. I wonder why it looks like he's threatening him. He's supposed to threaten him with his gun, but it looks like he's doing it with his regular hand. Maybe he wasn't actually supposed to threaten him with a gun. Can't actually ×3 anything during the trains, it seems. Right, let's go talk to Chief. I just talked to this guy first. I'm impressed. Try to get that high potion. I think it's a high potion you get from him at least. Or maybe a Phoenix Stone. Maybe a Phoenix Stone. Type A security alert. We're in trouble. Let's... Oh, there's a Phoenix Stone, that's neat, I have to say. I can't remember if you actually get anything from any of the ones in this. I think you do, but I'm not 100% sure of it. High potion. See if you can avoid getting mugged here. Right, we're clear. Hey, that's Johnny. He has such a large role in the remake as well. Right. We got our buddies in their nice costumes. Let's go, we gotta dive out of here. Scary, huh? Time for that. It's Jesse, right? Or is it? Yeah, it's Jesse. I'm so happy, I think. Let's jump out. You don't care if I go first. A leader always stays till the end. So far, everything's going as planned. Right, I should probably fix my setup as well. Lightning... I suppose I don't really need all, do I? Since I won't be killing anything. Let's go to restore all lightning and lightning. Do it like that. Or this boss here. Go down. Nice getting a few ethers here. It's gonna be so nice to not having to worry about running out of MP too much, since I'll be able to use items. And this last time I wasn't able to restore my MP aside from doing it at inns or springs. So that is more challenging than one would think, actually. Especially the final boss was a major pain. Just got past that. Barely got past that, actually. It was a fun fight as well. That's what makes challenges fun. The challenge of it. Her. Potion. might get limits for the boss fights. The upcoming boss fight here is such a awesome way of dealing with them if you can. Let's not say right now. Just don't think I'm gonna be able to triple limit him since I'm at a pretty low level. But you should be able to basically bring him down at least using 3 attacks. So that's gonna be helpful. So I might do that before I engage him. We'll see. We shall see. See how I'll handle the enemy skills. Initially I'm planning on not trying not to use them too much. Instead just only use them the ones I can get from the forced encounters. We'll see if I regret that later on. But that's the initial plan at least. But the Tifa reactor scene. It's gonna be painful to watch in the remake. I believe. The whole flashback is gonna be quite something to see in that version, I believe. Should be interesting. Back attack? Really? Right, so do I go for the limit strat or do I just try him out without that first and see how it goes? Either way should work, I suppose, but the limit strat will make it easier. So, yeah, try it the hard way first, just for the hell of it. Should be interesting. Hopefully I won't get defeated. Let's see if I can manage with this little mini game here. Usually have a hard time actually completing this. Or usually have a hard time. It feels like I'm bad at this, but sometimes I manage, sometimes I don't. Oh, too late. Well, oh god, gosh darn it. Too early again. Come on, seriously? Yeah, final boss. There we go. No. Yeah, this is getting embarrassing. There we go, finally. Finally. Alright, am I ready for the boss? I think I am. Just use a couple of potions to heal up here. Just for the hell of it. I don't really need it, but might as well. Yeah, it's quite can be quite challenging sometimes for some reason. I don't know why. Sometimes I get it on the first try, and sometimes it takes like this 10 tries to get it right. Alright, first introduction of President Shinra. He's from Soldier, no way. So the reason this guy is so the Limit Stride is so effective against this guy is because of his he takes 4 times damage from back attacks instead of the usual 3 times. See who he attacks before I do anything here. Oh, he attacks Cloud, of course. It's too bad. I was planning on using his AI against him, but I was a bit too quick with the input, unfortunately. Let's go for a bolt. He also takes quite little damage from the... This should be good though. Yeah. Nice. Takes quite little damage from the... This should also be really good. Magic, I believe. I've done several challenges where I only used materia, and yeah, those have been interesting. But yeah, he takes, if I recall correctly, he takes less damage from. He's got quite high magic defense. Yeah, so that wasn't a problem at all. This is even without using the go in with the full limit break bars. I don't know if I can hold on. I believe that gives you more date points for Tifa, and the other one gives more for Barret. I've always thought this voice was Cloud's, like his real self, not the one he's in the game here. It's my personal take on this voice in his head, at least. Now there are other theories, like being Genova or being Zack or something like that. So I suppose it can be called Zack in a way, because Zack is who Cloud takes his personality from, so there's that. Yeah, I remember you. You were the slum drunk. Oh no. I have some materia. I did like that you got to fight Reno here in the remake as well. It was a bit interesting. Well, it's interesting fight, fun fight as well. And it was appropriate, I guess. That's a good word for it. She can have the S in her name. Even though I suppose it's canon now for her to be called Aerith rather than Eris. Jack of all trades. Alright, I'm supposed to talk to her now, right? Have you ever been a bodyguard? Well, not sure. I know you. Don't step on the flowers. What you just did. Right. I'm gonna get spoiled by the fact that I can actually run without holding down cross. It'll be hard to go back to a version where you have to hold down cross to run. It's like a really nice quality of life feature. I really like it. Right. See if I can get these barrels right. Should be able to. Hold on a minute. Bad thing about getting them right is that you get what's it called? Date points for Aerith, but that's okay. Right, I believe it's this one. Is it? Yeah. Should be. Perfect. Next, I believe it should be this one, if I My memory serves me. Yeah. Boom. And this is the final one. Let's increase the speed here. I do, however, believe you. Oh, you get the. It's the best is to like hold on a minute and then pick the wrong battle. I believe for the if you don't want her date, but it should be doable anyway. It's actually a place in the when you're in the prison where you can increase Tifa's date points endlessly. So I'll probably be using that just for the hell of it, just to get Tifa date. Huff, huff. Let's go. Wait. You're just horrible. You finally made it off. Now what? My house is over here. So let's go that way. Might as well save here. Like keeping at least a few separate saves, just in case I want to go back and do something, or if something happens to a recording or something like that. It's nice to be able to redo it. So I like to keep at least a few separate saves. I want to play this game, or play, yeah, I want to play this game. Do I go for the Agurk? It says that right as well. Agurk. This guy is sick. Oh, it doesn't say, it's only Cloud that says that, I guess. Or, let's see. Ooh, ooh. No, he doesn't. Only Cloud with a Gurk. What? Why can't I... Can't I loot your fridge? That would be neat. Do I get a fire here? I will get a fire later, I'm not gonna have too much use for it. It's only like apps. Well, apps is actually weak to fire. Why not? I do have quite a lot of money, and it's not like I'm gonna spend it on any equipment or anything like that. So there's that as well. Sell the Titan Bangle. Chill equipment. So no armor for me. Right. Let's check this little boy's skill here. Let's leave it so I can get the Turbo Ether later. Gonna be better at least than the... Oh. Gosh darn it, I was gonna go in, I was gonna take the materia and stuff first, but oh well. Alright. Wasn't paying attention, oh well. Probably end up with the Aerith date, but oh well. Maybe, oh well, I suppose if I do the glitch, I guess, in the prison, should be able to, oh man, should be able to get Tifa date anyway, I think. We'll see. If I get the Aerith, it's not the end of the world. need to use the directional buttons now. Because the analog stick auto-runs. Cover will be pretty useful later on, I believe, but at the moment it's not. There's no room for it. And I have an obsessive-compulsive saving disorder, so I save a lot. Like almost every time I get to a save point, I save. I actually, well, I did skip a few save points today, so that was a bit unusual for me, I have to say, but oh well. Usually it's save whenever there's a save point. Sometimes I save twice just to make sure, and then missed the save. Yeah, that's how I roll. Alright. Can't believe it's still here. Over here. Doesn't really matter. Right, I actually need to yeah, I'll basically need to get the date in order to avoid the experience in the, or yeah, I need to get picked by dawn to avoid the experience you get otherwise. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing that. Let's see if I can get everything right here. Nope. No girl named Tifa? Maybe I do. Right. Yes, time to make Cloud Purdy. Purdy Cloud. He was fairly pretty in the remake, I have to admit. A little too big shoulders though, but that was also a really interesting part of that game, I have to say. The whole dance routine and that kind of stuff, yeah. That was strange. Kind of funny, my wife walked into, she hadn't seen me play that game at all, and then she walked in during that scene. So that was something. She got a little confused as to what was going on. It was alright. Need to have enough kill as well for the stuff from the inn as well. I don't know, it's called the sauce in the remake. So let's play dress up. Need to go to the dressing room. Or the clothes shop, dress shop. Yes. See if I can remember by heart how to do all this. Should be able to, but I'm not entirely sure that I know everything. I think it's It's like, is it shimmering and soft? It's the second option on both, I believe at least. Soft and shimmers. Yeah, I believe that is the best you can get. Alright, let's... probably should have gone here before I went there, but oh well. Whoa! Don't just stand there. Digestive... Spy some... Do I buy any tranks and hypers now? Do it after I've spent all the money I need to spend in this place. Let's get a few of those. It's gonna be helpful for apps, I believe at least. Alright, let's go to the gym and get that wig. Hopefully the blonde one. Of course, one does a squat off. Don't need to practice. Oh. Should win this. This minigame was actually a lot of fun in the remake, I think, as well. Pretty hard, especially the chin-up one. The last levels of that were, to me at least, really challenging. I had a fairly hard time getting through those. I managed to do it in the end. Took me a couple of hours, I believe, though. Right, 20 squats, nice, got it. Poor man. Getting punched in the face for no real reason. What is it? Good luck. Thank you. Well, let's go ahead and get the... This is the cologne, right, I believe? Before I go and rest at the inn. Give her medicine. Sexy cologne. Let me run. Run, run, run. Won't be doing the honeybee inn though. Takes a little too long. Do I do Turtle's Paradise? Nah, skip it. There's one in the Shinra headquarters, and I won't be going in there because you have to do fights if you go in there in a low level, so avoid all and any experience I can. Right, am I ready? I believe I should be ready now, right? Silky dress, blonde wig, sexy cologne. Silk dress. No, right, I need to turn that in. Or the tiara. It's a kind of protein shake in this one, right? Jeez. Yeah, protein drink set. Let's go ahead and buy some tranks and hypers. Let's get like 2 hypers and then tranks for the rest of my hard-earned money. Might steal a few ethers as well, just for extra gil and added being able to restore a little extra MP. It's pretty neat. Just in case I did something wrong, I'm gonna save in a different slot here. I believe I did it right though. Let's check just in case. Got silk dress, blonde wig, diamond hair, and 6 cologne. That should be good enough to get me into the Dawn's bedchamber. Yeah, he was a sleazeball in the remake. I really loved how they portrayed him in that one. Quite the slimy fellow. Yes, it's very cute. Cute enough to hopefully get picked. So, how do I look? You're weird. Yes, I guess I am. Let's go in. 2 ladies coming through. Wonder where she is. Well, she's right over here. Hiding in the basement with a weird equipment. Really quite strange pieces of really quite strange items or stuff here, I have to say. I wonder if it's a torture chamber or if it's used for something else. Glad you're okay. It's Aerith. Don't know how I'm gonna pronounce that name in this Let's Play since I named her Aerith, but I've got quite used to calling her Aerith now. Took a little while though. Dawn's waiting in the room. Ladies, line up for the Dawn. Quite the sleazeball. Yes. Got the right one. Hey, got a trophy as well. Consummate crossdresser. Yes. Come to daddy. He's gonna get this hyper here first. You're so cute. If you want daddy, I don't care. You don't like me? No, only you. Sure do know how to make a good man feel good. I don't care. What? You're a man? I'll chop it off. I'll rip it off. And I'll smash it. Yeah, I wouldn't wanna... Ares. Yeah, that's how I usually pronounce it. His name is Barrett, definitely. It's my boyfriend. Or Cloud's boyfriend, I suppose you should say. Just a second. Because I'm sure I'll win. Picked right open just for the hell of it. Alright, I can actually triple the speed of this one as well. Or Reeve.